Hi, my name is Bill Simpson. I'm a comic book artist. Well, at least I was, until about 15 years ago. The comic book industry was downsizing, and I needed to get another job to support my family. After a couple of odds and ends jobs, I ended up driving a concrete mixer truck for the last 10 years. About the time I left comic books, I had a story idea of my own. It's a story about a teenage kid named Dave who gets abducted by aliens. Of course he escapes with the help of some newfound friends. And yes, there's plenty of bad guys to chase Dave around the universe. Back when I had the original idea, I had no idea where I would publish. Publishing a hard copy was far too expensive, and I had no idea about webcomics. So I laid the idea to rest. For a while, I didn't even read any comic books. Over the years, I had heard some rumblings about comics on the internet, so I decided to check it out for myself. A lot of what I found there was pretty amateur and not up to my standards, but I did find a few that were brilliant. After a long hiatus of not doing any artwork, I decided that enough was enough, and I began to draw again. I started to create the universe in which Dave would have his adventure, full of strange and different creatures, some friendly, some not. After plotting, scripting, and designing for several months, it's time for my story to begin. The story of Dave can be found at www.notofthisearthcomic.com, where you'll find new editions every week. My hope is that you enjoy reading Not of This Earth as much as I have enjoyed creating it. My second hope is that you enjoy reading Not of This Earth enough to donate a little bit each month to my Patreon account. To get me out of that uncreative concrete mixer and back behind the drawing desk, creating the story of Dave. A story that starts out with a camping trip and ends up light years away.